What's going on? We back. It's Boxing Clinic Commercial. Boy CJ Goodfellow reacting to Dillian Whyte dominating Joesph Parker, almost slipping up at the end too. One time for the one time. Y'all know what the business is, man. It was an excellent fight. Excellent fight. It was a great fight. I think 12th round might have been the round of the year type of candidate. I believe it was a fight of the year type of candidate. And I told you, two just above average fighters usually mix for a great fight. But don't forget to smash that subscribe button, hit the bell icon button so you know exactly when we drop that heat. You won't miss another TBC video, okay? But yeah, man, I enjoyed this fight from start to beginning, man. I think Joesph Parker came out to Tupac. My ambition as a rider, and he came out quick, man. I had him winning the first round. Jab was really quick. He was fighting behind his speed. He took more chances than what I seen him do in the past, and ultimately, I think in the second and third round, Dillian Whyte dropped him because he was I don't know what he was doing. He was dipping down. I don't know what he was doing, and Dillian Whyte kind of caught him with a short, really short left hook, and dropped him while they was close together. He got back up. He started to fight, but Dillian Whyte was the better fighter. Period. I picked Dillian Whyte. It made me look good tonight. And, he definitely looked like that Dillian Whyte that was fighting Anthony Joshua that I thought had the potential to be a world champion. Now, after the fight, Dillian Whyte said that they only had 7 weeks to train. That's why it was out of shape. That's no excuse. You only need 8 weeks to train. You know what I'm saying? You should have been already in shape. You need to stay in shape. These fighters, especially heavyweights, need to stop abusing their bodies in between fights. And in the future, if they want to fight guys like Joshua, Wilder, Povetkin, Ortiz, they got to come in better shape. Let me say that, and I'll elaborate a little bit more at the end of the video. But Dillian Whyte was dominating, man. Every time I would think, like, damn, Dillian Whyte should throw the jab, he would throw the jab. It was at a point in time, right at the 6th, 7th, 8th round, somewhere in there. He stopped using the jab, but then he kind of remembered, and he started back using it. Now, I'd like to see him double up the jab a little bit more and use it a little bit more. But he used it good enough. It was good enough because it froze Parker's offense. It kind of threw Parker's jab off itself, and Dillian Whyte was throwing body shots, and he was forcing Joesph Parker to throw body shots. And think about it, it's right around the 5th, 6th round, too. Joesph Parker, with 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th round, Joesph Parker was breathing heavy. Dillian Whyte seemed to be the more conditioned athlete, even though he weighed like 15 pounds more or something like that. He seemed to be the more conditioned athlete probably because he was throwing a lot of hard body shots. Parker was shoe shine to the body. He'd throw a hard body shot there and there. But Dillian Whyte was dropping that left hook to the body really hard. He was really sitting down on his body shots. He wasn't shoe shining, something like what Joesph Parker was doing. And obviously it paid off, man. His body work, Joesph Parker's mouth was wide open. He kept going to the body. He had a good head and body attack. He mixed it. And Dillian Whyte showed me that, good fighter, man. I figured he would win this fight because I seen Joesph Parker was scared to get hit in fights, man. And they were talking about how good his chin was, but it never was proven on record because he never took a shot. And the way he would react, the way he would fold up and recover up from people's punches in prior fights, I didn't think his chin was that good. I'm not saying I have proof, but just how he protected it, he was so sensitive over getting hit. I knew his chin wasn't that good. When Dillian Whyte dropped him the first time, then the second time, I was like, yeah, I knew his chin wasn't that good, man. Just the way he was protecting, he was scared to get hit. And he probably underrated Dillian Whyte's power. I could take Dillian Whyte's power. He didn't feel like he could take Anthony Joshua's power. That's why he didn't take that many chances with Joshua. Dillian Whyte caught him with a left hook, caught him with another left hook, and he was strong, man. And that body work really, took away Joesph Parker's speed. You know what I'm saying? Joesph Parker would drop those hands and be wary of that body work, man. That body work was really key. It took Joesph Parker's stamina. It took Joesph Parker speed away. And then it set up, left hooks and head shots for Dillian Whyte. And you got to give him credit for using that jab, man. He never abandoned the jab for too long. He cut the ring off. He seen Parker like to step one way. He stepped that way and made Parker go the other way. He made Parker uncomfortable. And like I said, Dillian Whyte deserved his fight. In the 12th round, he almost got knocked out, though. He got knocked down in the 11th, I believe. And in the 12th, I think, I think in the 12th, Joesph Parker hurt him or dropped him. I think I dropped him in the 12th or 11th, one of them. Joesph Parker hurt him, and he was smart. Every time that Parker would buzz him, Okay, let me say this. Every time Parker would buzz him or hurt him or whatever, he would smother Parker. You know, he would hold on to Parker, or, you know, like he did at the end, he would just smother him on the ropes. And by the time, you know, Dillian Whyte got some very, very veteran type of moves to survive. You know what I'm saying? Dillian Whyte got some veteran tricks, you know, body shots, hold him, you know, grab him, holding his head down. You know, he got some veteran tricks of the trade, man. And that served him well tonight because he was buzzed a couple times, and Parker obviously was hurt a few times. You know, the difference was Dillian Whyte, you know, he is something I guess him and his coach practiced in the gym, how to survive and how to hold, and, you know, when you buzz, you know, how to buy time, and that's an acquired skill. Every fighter ain't got that. So that's what's up. You know, after the fight, he didn't call out Deontay Wilder. He said he want to get one more fight in this year, then potentially, you know, if you want to fight Joshua April 13th, whatever it is. But it's been some rumors that Dillian Whyte could be fighting fighting Wilder next. Joshua said he wasn't interested in the Dillian Whyte fight. So there's been rumors out there he could fight Deontay Wilder next. So we'll see. We'll see. Eddie mentioned like Deontay Wilder out there, he looking for an opponent. And obviously Dominic Brazil wasn't happy. Obviously there's rumors that Luis Ortiz can win tonight. That Luis Ortiz and Deontay Wilder can be part of a Showtime mystery pay-per-view they got going at the end of the year. Obviously they probably would package that with Mikey and Errol Spence. Joseph Parker, where to go now? Probably a tune-up or two. Maybe he could revisit fighting Brian Jennings. If Brian Jennings, I think, will fight next week in Atlantic City at the new Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Resort. So that's an option for him down the road. Also an option for Joseph Parker is Big Baby Miller. You know, that's an option for him somewhere down the road. Obviously, Dave Higgins, Joseph Parker's co-promoter with Top Rank, Dave Higgins lost $20,000 to Eddie Hearn tonight. You know, because they bet and Dillian Whyte won. So if I'm Eddie Hearn, give me my money. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if it's not Wilder for Dillian Whyte, I think Chisora rematch. You know, he's improving. Chisora had a big win tonight. That makes sense, you know, as a bridge fight to Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder next year. So Chisora fights make sense, but if the Wilder fight is on the floor for Dillian Whyte, he gonna have to take it, man. And how he would stack up, yeah, you know, he gotta get in better shape. You know what I'm saying? And he can't be as wild and wide with Wilder, because Wilder uses range and his distance. And I think Wilder would knock him out. But I think Dillian Whyte will have to go to the body, you know, use that jab. That jab going to have to be a double, triple jab most of the times. You know, but I think it's a bad stylistic matchup for him. I think I had a better chance of beating AJ with a vacant winner. I just think Wilder a bad stylistic matchup. That's my opinion. But it is what it is. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Boxing Clinic and more. We on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Check the links in the description. Always check the description for rumors and breaking news. We always got stories there for all the breaking news and some rumors. Don't forget, we got the new podcast, Raw and Cut, featuring myself and the Cali Enigma. Check them links out. The podcast is really raw, triple R rated, not just boxing, sports related, political related, Trump, 50 Cent, Floyd beef, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter. Also did one on Donald Trump. So it's a lot of different topics on there, and a lot of people tend to like it. All right. Also, don't forget to subscribe, share. If you want to donate, the PayPal link is in the description. But shout out to Dillian Whyte. He earned my respect tonight. He beat a top contender. Can't tell him shit tonight. He deserves a Wilder fight, or he deserves a big fight next. Wilder, Fury, Joshua. He did his thing. One time for the one time. TBC and more. We gone.